Welcome back to the channel. You are at Southeast Wargaming. We are your hosts, Phil and Dan.
And we're here to give you another Age of Sigmar battle report.
Ah yes, Age of Sigmar, 2,000 points. We've got the Ossiarch Bonereapers returning. Oh, I do love the army, my friend.
I know, so do I.
Against the Savage Incarnate Bonesplitterz in a big war. 2,000 points. We're playing Border War today. Are you ready, sir?
Oh yeah.
Yes, good to have you back.
Good to be back.
Let's get to the game and the lists, and let battle commence.
And here we have 2,000 points on the nose of Ossiarch Bonereapers. And today I'm taking the Stalliarch Lords.
It's a change. It's a change.
It's different. Now, I think these are going to be a properly good legion to go with. These are guys where they can run and still charge in the same turn.
Very cool.
Whole army wide. And they get the command ability to still retreat and still charge in the same turn if they don't run.
It's good.
It's pretty nice. And so my general for this today is going to be my Liege-Kavalos, who has not been given a name yet.
Okay.
He will eventually.
Absolutely.
Or maybe if people have suggestions,
Yeah.
I'm open to them.
Nice.
He will be my general, and he's going to get the command trait from the Stalliarch Lords, Twisted Challenge. This is where pick an enemy hero within 3 inches of the general at the start of the combat phase, and until the end of that phase, add 1 to hit rolls against that general, but -1 to hit rolls against anyone else.
He's a hero killer.
He's a hero killer, and he refuses to fight anyone else. And he's also getting the artifact from the Stalliarch Lords, the Nadir-bound mount. So he can roll an additional D3 dice for his unstoppable charge.
That's always cool.
And so along with him for the heroes today, we have a Soulmason on his big old chair. And he's going to be getting the second artifact, because I am running a battalion today.
Cool.
He's going to be getting the Gothizzar Cartouche.
Ooh.
He's going to add 1 to wound rolls for attacks made by melee weapons by friendly death units wholly within 9 of the bearer.
Solid.
Against targets that don't have death.
Solid.
So,
if I was running Nighthawk,
I wouldn't take it.
good to know.
Good to know. And his spell, he's taking Arcane Command. So he's going to be producing more discipline points.
Cool.
Next we are running 2 Boneshapers. 2 Mortisan Boneshapers. One of them is going to be taking, of course, Empower Nadirite weapons, because you need it. And the other is going to be taking Drain Vitality, because that showed to be good last time we played.
Yeah, it's a great spell.
For the battle line, we're going to be taking, in the front there, a unit of 5 Kavalos Deathriders. And they're taking Spears today, because I think where they can retreat and charge, they're going to be able to use that spear bonus a lot more.
Yeah, I think outweighs the rend.
Oh yes. And then alongside 2 units of 20 Mortek Guard, because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You have to. You just have to. And then with my battalion, I am taking the Catacrosian Deathglaive. That involves the 2 Morghast Harbingers and 2 units of 3 Stalkers. The Stalkers are just taking the regular blades because we don't like big blades here.
That's fair enough.
And of course the Harbinger's taking the pole arms. And the Catacrosian Deathglaive means that if they're wholly within 12 of each other, of the Morghasts, they get a free 6-inch move at the start of the game.
Cool.
To get some more Alpha Strike issues going.
Nice.
And then to fill out those points, we've got the Bone Tithe Shrieker and the Nightmare Predator as endless spells today.
Nice.
So altogether 2,000 points, and then a fine centrepiece of a terrain piece which may or may not do anything.
Well, it didn't do anything last game, so it should do everything this game.
That would be nice.
Yeah, it should be. It's balanced out. It should do everything.
Yes, and there we are, 2,000 points of Ossiarch Bonereapers.
Awesome. Here we go, people. Big war. Time to bring the savage pain. So, no clans today. I don't believe in clans. But this is, narratively, the Thundering Tundra War clan, my own clan, hailing from the icy peaks of Gur. So, my general for today is a Wurgog prophet. It's Gubs McSkullsplitter. He's back. Bring the pain, bring the magical energies. He's going to be the general. His command trait will be the Master of the Weird. So he gets +1 to cast, unbind, and dispel. Normally I would take something like Voice of the Gods, but for this game I thought I'd go with a bit of casting prowess. His artifact is the Big Wurgog Mask. So that means in the hero phase I can pick an enemy unit within 12, roll 3 dice. For each 2+, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, that hurts.
Each one, I suffer D3 mortal wounds. And his Law of the Savage Beast will be Gorkamorka's Warcry to give something D3 mortal wounds, but mainly to make it strike last in the combat phase. So he's going to be a bit of a utility beast today. Next boss is the Savage Big Boss. Bog standard, as you see him, as he gets. Then we go on to the War Dogs. I have 3 of them today. Zogger in the middle there will have my second artifact. Because I am running a battalion, he will have the Savage Trophy, which means bone split units wholly within, I think it's 12, get +1 to their bravery characteristic.
Oh, very helpful.
Just a little thing, just to add in. Zogger's spell will be Breath of Gorkamorka today, to make things move very fast and fly. And I've got 2 other War Dogs. The one on the right-hand side will have Brutal Beast Spirits, and the one on the left will have Cunning Beast Spirits. One giving +1 to run, hit and charge, the other one +1 save, respectively. Going on to my battle line. So I think you can see the tide of green in the centre there. I've got 2 units of 30 Savage Orruks. I finished painting 20 more, so now I have 2 units of 30. Oh. And they're going to have stickers, of course, because in that bigger unit you want the reach on the weapons.
Oh, yes.
Moving on, more battle line. I've got 2 units of 5 Savage Boar Boys to be annoying, kind of get in the way, or maybe snag an objective, potentially.
You never know.
And then moving on to my other units, which will be the battalion, I have 2 units of 4 Big Stabbers. They are just an insane all-star unit for when they get into melee. And they will be in the Teeth Ruck along with the Savage Big Boss, which, if they are wholly within 12 of the Savage Big Boss, they get an extra attack.
Oh, great.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I have bought one endless spell. It is the Balewind Vortex to amp the range of my Wargog and just his magical prowess in general, because he's a bit of a monster. And I have bought an extra command point. That brings the total to 1980 points of Big War Bonesplitterz, so I will be getting a triumph for this game. Wah, Mr. Bond. Wah. 2 armies approach the same battlefield, determined to capture the vital ground that separates their territories and, if possible, strike deep into enemy territory. This is Border War. The battle is fought to control 4 objectives. 2 are located in the centre of each player's territory, the other 2 are located on the border between the player's territories. 1 at the centre left half of the battlefield and 1 at the centre of the right half, as shown on the scenario map. You score victory points for each objective you control at the end of each of your turns. The number of points you receive varies depending on the objective's location, as follows. The objective is in your own territory, 1 victory point. The objective is on the border between the 2 territories, 2 victory points. The objective is in the enemy territory, 4 victory points. And the player with the most victory points at the end of the 5th battle round scores a major victory. If it is a tie, we go to auxiliary objectives. So we have rolled off for the realm and we are battling in the realm of metal, the realm of Chamon. What that gives is metamorphic warding as the realm sphere magic, which means as a casting value of 7, pick 1 unit wholly within 12 of the caster and visible, add 1 to save rolls for attacks that target that unit. Very good. Every bit of terrain, including faction terrain, has the entangling scenery because it's transmutative lands. The realm artifact is the Plate of Perfect Protection, which no one took, but it is if a weapon used for an attack that targets the bearer has a rend of 1, change it to dash. And then the realm command, which only I'll be able to use, is Living Blades. I can use it in the combat phase. If I do, pick 1 friendly unit wholly within 12 of a hero. Until your next hero phase, add 1 to hit rolls for attacks made with melee weapons by that unit if it made a charge move in the same turn. Time to fight in the realm of metal. And here we are deployed for Border War. It's a battle of bones, people. It's a battle of bones.
Oh, yes.
So, the Bonesplitterz, well, they love their animal bones. It infuses them with power beyond their imagination. And, well, the Bonereapers like bones because they need to make more constructs and to pay the tithe in the realm of metal. So we'll go through our deployments. Dan, please walk us through yours.
Okay, well, it's a nice solid centre of Mortek Guard holding the back line for that back objective. They've got their own Boneshaper and the Soulmason with them here.
Yep.
And alongside we've got the Stalkers, just wholly within 12 of these Morghast Harbingers over here. And these other unit of Stalkers on this flank. So they're all within for their battalion ability.
Nice, which we'll do in a moment.
And then on the other flank, we've got the other unit of Mortek Guard with their own Boneshaper as well, and the horsey side of Kavalos Deathriders and the Liege-Kavalos coming up.
Excellent. So we'll go through the Bonesplitterz deployments. We've got 30 Savage Orruks to hold the line, backed by the Cunning Beast Spirit Warlock. We've got Gubsmuk Skull Splitter in the centre there, with a Bearwind Vortex-shaped hole in front of him for no particular reason. We've got 30 Savage Orruks in the centre here, again, just going to march up and meet the Mortek Guard, Orc for Orc. So then we've got the Warlock behind with the Brutal Beast Spirits. We've got the Boar Boys at the front there, just behind the terrain, and the other unit of Boar Boys on the far flank, a bit further back because of how fast that Deathglaive does move. Then we've got the Big Stabbers holding the backline as a second wave in the Teeth Ruck, ready to pounce forward. Whoo! So, this Battle of Bones in the realm of metal. We have come to collect all of these bones, or at least the animal ones we can find, and infuse them and put them into our bodies and strap them to our weapons to empower us. Bonereapers are having none of it.
Oh no, these are our bones.
They are definitely the bones of the Bonereapers. So we'll quickly go through the terrain. Everything you see here is provided by Urban Mats and a bit of GW. So apart from the mat, it's actually Game Mat EU for the mat for this one. Link will be in the description for them below, and the tokens are provided by Pro Painted Studios. Thank you again, Matt. So we've got commanding terrain over on the flank here. We've got healing. We've got commanding over there. We've got healing, we've got mystical, and we have damned over there. And we've also got overgrown, and of course overgrown. But remember guys, everything is entangling in the realm of metal. So, Dan did finish deploying first. So Dan, who's going first?
It will be me.
We have to check. I think you have to move first anyway. You have the choice, so it doesn't really matter.
Deployment, yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. We'll do the 6-inch move, but then it will be Bonereapers turn 1. So before the first turn, and before everything else, we have chosen auxiliary objectives. And lo and behold, we have both chosen the bait! And also territorial.
Yes.
So Dan, what was your bait unit?
My bait unit is the wonderful Kavalos Deathriders.
And my bait unit is the fat plump boars on the side here. And we both chosen territorial. We've picked this objective. We have to hold it for 2 consecutive. Is it turns or battle rounds? I cannot remember.
2 battle rounds.
2 battle rounds, which I think both of these units are very resilient.
Probably going to hold our territories.
Yeah, we should be good for at least 2 turns unless there's a significant breakthrough elsewhere on the field. So we'll get back with that in a second. Rolling for discipline points. How many?
So we start off with 1 each for the heroes.
Excellent.
4 heroes.
Yep.
+1 for the liege.
Yep.
And +1 each turn for the battalion.
Very cool. So that's
Very
going to be
good.
6.
6 plus 10 dice, because of 10 units. Any 6s, an extra 1.
Let's do it.
How hardcore are we going? Pretty something.
That's not bad, actually.
2 more.
2
so
more.
Start with 8.
Not a bad showing for the Bonereapers. Just before we get into this game, we would like to give a huge thank you to all the patrons who do continue to support the channel. Without you, a lot of this would not be possible, so thank you so much for what you do. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Hero phase. Bonereapers. Dan, take it away. I almost said Bonesplitterz then.
This will get confusing.
Yeah. Go for it.
Bones, turn 1.
Bones, turn 1.
Okay, start the hero phase.
Yeah.
We are going to spend a relentless discipline point on a hunt and kill
Ah, yes.
for these guys. They're going for it.
Is this game called The Boning?
Yes.
Excellent. We've got a name for it.
Yes. The Great Boning.
The Great Boning.
Okay, so I'm going to try and cast.
Ah,
Now, this is difficult for me.
it is.
Magic is not my friend,
Yes, glad
considering I play Siege.
I was going to say, good job you don't play Siege.
Moving on with new spells.
Cool.
I'm going to try the Realm of Metals one.
Ah, nice. The +1 to save.
+1 to save.
Very
Now,
nice.
I don't know what it casts on, but
think
we
it's
can
a
worry
7.
about that later. That's a 6.
It's a 6. We'll have to double check.
As is tradition, I failed that cast.
There we go.
Okay, start as we mean to go on. I think I will Soul Guide.
Ooh, he's guiding with the soul.
I will try and Soul Guide from him onto these guys.
Yeah, makes sense.
This at least should be easy to cast. Oh, I think that gets it, to be honest.
I think you get it, to be fair. I think it's a
get it.
5, but I kind of hope a little bit that you failed. Just a little bit.
This is to reroll ones to hit.
Yeah, of course. It's your only access to it, really, because you don't have all that attack.
No, exactly. And it casts on a 6.
Oh, you baited me with how you said that. I was like, oh, hey! Oh, no.
Right, 1 off each time.
Okay.
It's going great.
Yep, this is exactly how I expect your hero phase to go with magic.
Why do I bother?
I don't know.
The army doesn't use magic.
Well, minimal magic.
Just literally none.
Iron Jaws are minimal magic.
Getting the Iron Jaws back
Yeah,
out then.
Iron Jaws.
Gonna win every time with them.
KO, Caradron Overlords.
Caradron, yeah, they don't bother.
They don't bother with magic.
Okay. We'll move over to this Boneshaper hiding over here.
And of course, Khorne. But yes.
Of course, Khorne, but Khorne is not my problem.
Khorne's everyone's problem.
I'm going to empower Nadirite Blades on the Kavalos Deathriders.
Nice.
I cast it!
I was going to say, it can't be a 9.
It's a 5.
Excellent. Nice.
The easier it is, the better I do.
Good stuff. Nadirite Blades onto the Kavalos Deathriders.
Well, that's one spell.
Hooray!
This lovely gentleman is just going to cast a Mystic Shield.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know everything fails on these guys to cast, but I'll try it on them.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey!
they've got Mystic Shield.
Yeah. Nothing is in range to unbind, by the way, guys, just if you're wondering. So is that... Oh, no,
I've got this.
This thing.
This thing here is going to Punishment of Agony.
Oh, it's so agonising.
You're wholly with 18 of those boys.
Into the Savage Boys.
4 up. No.
There we go, standard stuff.
That's one turn down failure.
Yeah. Back with the movement.
I have my chair at the end of phase.
Of course.
That I will do on camera this week.
Hooray!
Do I get more casts? I get one more cast of Soul Guide.
Did we rule that we can cast on the same unit, attempt to cast on the same unit?
So I would like people's opinion on this.
I would too.
Because I'm not sure, but I suppose... Because I failed to cast it, I hadn't chosen a target.
Well, that's what I mean. So, like, I think you should be able to cast on the same unit again. Because a failed cast technically almost isn't a cast, I guess.
So we'll see. Well, I mean, let's just... Oh my god!
Oh, you did it! You did it!
Okay, so, yeah, these guys are soul guided.
Rerolling ones to hit.
Rerolling ones to hit.
Back with the movement?
Back with the movement.
Oh, and these guys did make their 6-inch move,
yes,
guys,
they
by
did.
the way.
They're conquering along.
Absolutely. So back with movement coming up next. End of the movement phase for the Ossiarch Bonereapers, absolutely thundering across the battlefield. So the Morghast had moved a whopping 16. He did spend a unstoppable advance on these guys, and they moved 16 total. And because he's Stalliarch Lords, he can run and charge, getting very close to my lines with a 3d6 run. The guys behind seem to have just been taking the objective with their. I think they moved 9 in total, didn't they?
Yes.
And then these guys over here with Hunt and Kill, rerolling. They didn't need to reroll the run, but they got a 5. Not close enough to any entangling terrain to hinder their movement, so they're going to go for a charge as well. The guys in the middle look to just hold the objective, kind of keep a grip on that one. Whereas on the left flank, a lot has happened. So the guys in the back seem to have moved. Did they run?
Everybody.
They did, didn't they? Yes.
Everybody ran because they can.
And they did get -2, so they got an 8 total, because I think you rolled a 6.
Yes.
And the Boneshaper ran as well to keep it behind. Again, securing that objective, keeping me off them, because I'm going to have to deal with whatever comes into my lines. And then the Deathriders moved a whopping, I think... 17?
Maybe 18, actually, because of their banner.
Yeah, again, guys, I think what looks to be happening is Dan is pinning me in, and the Liege-Kavalos has moved up, I assume, to give them their command ability.
Yes.
To give +1 attack to really try and damage my big units before I have any buffs off. So that's the movement phase. There's no shooting.
No.
So we're going straight into it, Dan. The charge phase. Coming up next. We do the easy ones first, Dan.
Well, sure.
Let's do this.
Right.
They need a 6.
They need a 6 on 3d6.
Okay. Oh, that's a 14.
That's pretty nice.
That's pretty tasty. So we'll move them in and be back. Ending the charge, opting for the far flank of the ball boys. I think he's trying to pull me out of position. Going next.
Next, these guys are 5 inches away.
Yep.
But because of Hunt and Kill, they can re-roll this.
Cheating. I don't need to.
But a 6 will do it.
Excellent. Moving them in. Okay, ending the charge. Into the green tide they cometh. Very cool. Next.
Now these guys get a +1 to their charge because of their Necrophoros.
Oh yeah. So needing a 5.
5 on the dice.
They get it. That's a cop dice, but you've definitely got it anyway.
Yeah.
So all good.
That's
So
fine.
crashing in, and we'll do their impact hits. Wait, when's it done? Unless you want to.
It's done as they charge in, so I've got 4 points left.
Yes.
So I think it's worth doing now.
Yeah, fair enough. We'll get them in, then we'll get the impact ticks on the way. Brace! Ending the charge, crashing into the lines. So now we do, what's the ability called?
Deathrider Wedge.
Very cool. So how do we do this?
So I use dice equal to the number of models in the unit I'm charging with.
Yep.
And on a 5-up,
Yep.
take a mortal wound.
Great.
Huh.
Taking
Take
2
2
mortal wounds. I'm going to allocate them to this guy so he can get a 6-up, a shrug from the mystical terrain. It does not save him. It's not mystical enough, so this guy does go
It's
down.
ridden down.
Yes, somehow. Excellent. Any other charges?
No.
So we're back with the combat phase. Thing to note, guys, my war points for being in combat in the charge phase is only on my turn, so I will not get any war points for anything that's happened right now. Back with the combat phase coming up next. Start of the combat phase. Dan, walk us through. It's your turn, so you pick your start of abilities first.
Right, so on the Stalkers,
Yes.
I'm choosing my aspect and, of course, precision aspect for
Nice.
+1 damage and rend.
Very cool. And at the start of the combat phase, I will use the Realm Living Blades command ability on this unit for +1 to hit wholly within 12 of a hero. So +1 to hit on that. So now it's your choice.
So I've charged a lot, so now I've got to decide which do I want to survive better. Now,
Correct.
I've done the Math Hammer,
Yeah,
and the Stalkers can do twice as much damage.
true.
So I don't want to lose any of
It's
those.
fair.
So we're going to start with the Stalkers.
Stalker's coming in hot. I mean, this one's kind of ineligible, guys, because we know my boars are practically dead, and I'm not going to do like barely any damage left
Compared
to
to
them.
30 boys,
Exactly.
5 boars I'm less worried about.
100%. So we'll get back with some dice. Chop, kill, maim, and burn.
Yes.
Let's do this.
Okay. 15 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of Soul Guide.
I like it. I see some 2s.
There's 4 1s.
Ah, there's 4 1s though. Ah, that's
Okay,
not bad.
Not bad. Okay, and now, so that was 11 I think
Yeah.
I got. 3s. Ooh.
Nice.
9 I believe that is. 1,
9.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, so I need to do this a little janky, so I'll walk you through it in a sec. So I'm going to roll these 4 at a time. I don't get an armour save, guys, because I've only got a 5 up in combat, but these 2 are within an inch of mystical. So I'll roll these 4 at a time for the 6 up shrug. So 3 go through so far, so that'll kill 1, 2, and put this one down to a wound. So
1 at a time.
dead. And that's negated 5 of the damage, but there's still 13 going through, so we'll remove them and be back. Just carving a swath through those orc boys, losing, was it 8 of their number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 of their number, and transferring a wound over. So the smart thing is to go with the... No, it's going to be the unit of 30 boys. You have no other attacks, do you, for these guys?
No, they
No.
just have nasty choppy swords.
So I will pile in and get a bucket load of dice. So, piling in, I managed to get 15 in range to strike because of their stickers. So this is 36 dice, but I need to roll 46 attacks. Hitting on 3s because of Living Blades.
Ooh.
And they get +1 attack because there's more than 15 of them, 15 or more. And I'll re-roll just 10 misses, which there definitely will be. 3, that's cocked. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool, and then we'll gather them up. So, 27 hits, wounding on 4s. Stick 'em good, lads. That was a good roll.
That was a very good roll.
So we'll get the... Oh, man. Yeah, that was crazy. So we'll get the dice and be back with some saves. 19 saves. Whoo! Stabby, stabby, stab.
Very stabby, stabby, stab. Right, let's see how a 4-up can do. No rend on this, I
No
assume?
rend.
Good.
It's not looking that bad, but get the dice.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it's unbelievable indeed. So, rolling the Deathless Warriors.
Well, and what was that, like 7?
Something like that, yeah.
7. Oh, no.
No. So it does kill 2 and puts
kill
1
2.
down onto 2 wounds remaining. Not a bad showing.
Not bad at all.
Right, time to cleave up some boar.
Yes, piled in with the Harbingers. 3 attacks each with their halberds.
Nice.
So 6 attacks, 3s and 3s.
Yeah.
Rend 2, 3 damage.
Sweet.
Ah.
Oh, it's a whiffer. We've got
One
what?
hit.
Okay, well, I take back that my boars might do something.
Yeah, this was a sad time of events.
It kills the ball. It's literally what happens. I've got to pile in, so I'm okay taking one out of the centre.
That could have killed all of them.
That could have indeed.
It didn't.
No, it didn't. I was expecting them to die. I'm not going to lie, my friend. So I will go back with these guys. It doesn't really matter too much now. So pile in. 17 managing to get in range to strike here, which is 53 attacks for the champion.
52 because of the champion.
Oh, 52 because of the champion. So this is 36. Hitting on 4s.
Oh.
And then I need to re-roll 6. I'll just do these and then we'll add them all up, guys. Literally dead on 16 miss. So here's the added extra attacks.
Ooh.
That was miss. Netting me a good few. And now wounding on 4s.
Too many to hold.
Too many. Right, 4s to wound. Not the best. We'll come back in a sec.
Right, 15 wounds went through. So 4-up save, re-rolling ones from Mystic Shield. Some help from Mystic Shield.
Absolutely.
Potentially.
A little
help from Mystic Shield.
How many did my boys manage to kill?
One, two. So that's 1 dead.
And
2 dead.
But 6 up.
Oh yes, and a 3rd. So lots. 9 went through.
Fair enough.
That's not great on the stats.
No, it's not.
Give me them 6s.
Die! Oh!
5 6s.
Why'd you go to do me like that?
Only 1 dies, exactly.
Well, I was happy with 1, I
you
guess.
wanted 1 at least.
Excellent, so 1 Stalker falters. Right.
Okay, Kavalos Deathriders. Now I'm spending a discipline point for Endless Duty from my Kavalos. They're just within 12.
Yep.
And that's going to give a total of now 13 attacks from their spears. They have empowered Nadirite weapons and they charged, so it's exploding 4s.
Very cool. Let's do this.
Here we go. Lots of 3s and 2s
Lots of
and
3s and 2s and 1s. Oh, so only only 4 hits, but they explode. Oh no, 3's hit, mate.
Oh, 3's hit, yes.
So 4 more extra hits than that.
So almost as many as I started with.
Okay. And then 4s to wound, I assume?
Yes.
Your weapons, yeah.
Could have been a lot better.
Yes, absolutely.
4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 at no rend, so I'll get my 5-up save. So, 6 5-up saves because of bone shields! You can't take our bones? Yes, you can. So I will allocate them. There's definitely enough here to allocate to the mystical terrain.
Yes.
So I'll roll these for 6s. Nope, so I'll have to do, that's 1, 2.5 dead, so I'll have to take this guy. 1, 2, and this guy will have to take the wound because he is in the mystical terrain.
Yes.
Excellent.
And now...
The horse is coming up still.
Right, 9 horsey attacks. 4s and 3s.
Nice.
Oh, these guys can
Oh my lord. A Stalliarch Lord.
This is why.
Yeah.
3s.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
let's just have all of them.
That's awesome. How many is that?
7 out of 9.
Mounts doing it for themselves. 5-up save because of bone shields. Okay, rolled a bit better this time.
Yep.
So failing 4 there. I've got 3 wounds to allocate to mystical. So that's them gone, and then 1 extra goes through. So kills these 2.
The horses did exactly the same
They did.
as the spears.
And a wound gets allocated to this guy, because that's how that works.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, at least I killed some.
Now I've got... I mean, that's not a bad showing. Now I've got this hot mess over here. Can the boars do anything? I'm thinking no. They might prove me wrong. So, the boys have piled in. 3 are in range, and their boars. I'm going to roll them all together, because it's all 4s and 4s, because no one charged. 4s to hit. My guys are doing alright today, I feel, without their buffs.
Yes.
4s to wound. 4.
4.
No rend.
4 4-ups. That's 5. Oh, made 1 of those.
Okay.
1 damage each.
1 damage each.
Give me some Deathless.
No.
No. So one of them takes 3 damage.
Down to 3. Alright guys, okay, fair enough.
Not bad.
Battle Shock phase. Dan doesn't play the Battle Shock phase, so...
It's not important to me.
It's not important at all. Cheeky. So I've lost, I think, 9 here.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend my last CP from either one to Inspiring Presence them. They're not running.
You absolutely have to.
Exactly. So now over here I did lose 5. I'm Bravery 8. So a 1, 2, or 3, I'm fine. A 4+, I'll start losing them, I believe. 5 to
two
plus. Yep, so that'd be 2. So these two will running away.
At least one of them was wounded.
Yeah, absolutely. All good.
Okay.
Still over 15 for both units. That's a key thing.
That's pretty big.
Still a key thing.
I think possibly I charged too much.
Did you bite off more than you can chew?
I think my Deathriders didn't want to get hit.
Yes, I see
But
what you mean.
to be honest, I'd have still done these two no matter what. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I'd have whiffed on those guys no matter what.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely.
So who knows? But the main thing is you're back there and I'm here.
Exactly. Absolutely, I agree.
At the end of my turn,
Yes.
I'm going to get 1 point, 3 point, a total of 5 points.
5 pointerinos going over to the Bone Reapers. It's a good start. It's a good start.
It is a start.
But now, Bonesplitterz, turn 1. Big War, turn 1. So first of all, profit of the War for the Wargog. On a 4+, I'll get an extra command point. Yes, so I go back up to 2 CP.
Brutal.
Very cool. It's like nothing happened at all. Huzzah! Next, we need to work out War points. So, I get 4 because I've got a Wargog, a Wardog, and 3 Wardogs, which all give me 1 point. So 4 points. Plus D6 because of my general. So 3.
Okay.
So going up to 7, right?
Right.
And then I'm going to spend a CP, putting me immediately down to 1 to go, here we go, here we go. And basically what I do is I add up the total amount of boys, we're holding with an 18 of my general, and for each 10 I gain an extra war point, which we've worked out to be 5.
5. There's about 55 odd, maybe a bit more, but not quite 60.
Yes, we'll double check it,
But
gives me 12.
that's you wanted the 12.
I wanted the 12.
You always want the 12.
Because what that gives me, it gives me, if I get hit, get inflicted damage in any phase, I can move D6, if I'm not within 9 of an enemy.
Yep.
It gives me...
Magic boost.
Oh yeah, magic boost. But the main one, it gives me a 6-up DPR.
Yes.
So I've got the 6-up shrug across the board now. So not bad at all. Kind of what I wanted. And then we'll continue with it. Oh, I've got a dance. Do some dancing.
Do the dance.
So this guy, he's going to dance the Glyphdoc dance.
Oh.
Glyphdoc. 3+. Yes. Okay.
Oh.
+1 save on this unit of Savage
No.
Boys. Hell yeah. Next, I will do the weird dance on this Wardock. No, he fails.
Good.
And then this Wardock will do the Glyphdoc dance as well. So I've got to dance, hang on. No, I didn't dance hard enough. No Glyphdoc, but they are buffed. And I think that's everything for the start of my hero phase. Yeah, that's it. So we'll be back with the hero phase coming up in a sec. Sorting out all the spells for my Savage War energy. So we're going to start with the easy one. Zogger, Breath of Gorkenmorka. Let's have a see if I cast it. I do on a 9. Would you like to try and unbind?
Ooh, so
It's not a double, so it's not crazy good.
It's not crazy good.
Still very good.
But it's still very good. They only get 1 spell each, don't they?
Correct, yeah.
So my Soulmason,
Yep.
he is just within range of both of these doctors.
Yes. Hang on. Doctors.
And he gets 2 unbinds, so he might as well try each on them.
Yep.
So he's got to go for it.
Ooh,
No.
7 close.
Not quite.
So Breath of Gorkamorka will go onto this back unit, so they now have double move and they can fly.
Of course.
Okay, so then moving on, we've got Brutal Beast Spirits from this Wardock, casting value of a 6, no pluses. I get it on an 8.
Got to try it with my
Yeah.
bone chair.
Absolutely.
That's a 7. No.
+1 to hit, run and charge on this far unit of Big Stabbers.
Eek.
So they are going to be Death Incarnate. Very cool. Moving on, we're going to try a Bellwind Vortex from the Wargog. He does get a +1 to this.
Right.
An 8 does
8.
go off.
I will try with this Boneshaper. No.
No, Balewind, so we'll set that up and be back, guys. Atop the Balewind, Gobsmack Skullsplitter, shouting and chanting and still somehow dancing quite erratically, is going to try and cast Gorkamorka's Warcry. So let's do this. Hooah! Gets it with a 6.
+1, 7.
Okay.
This is one I want to dispel with my last Boneshaper.
+1 because of my command trait, guys, by the way.
Huh. God.
7. Ah, you don't get it.
I have allowed you to cast everything.
I am a wizard! So the Stalkers will take D3 mortal wounds, because it's ranged now 24 because of the Bellwind. 2 mortal wounds, which you ignore on 6s. But the more important thing is they're now striking last.
Pain!
So they cannot fight until the end of the combat phase. I'll just mark them with like a little star here.
Yes.
And that's your last unbind, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. So I'll go straight in with Cunning Beast Spirits from this dock here. Gets it with an 8.
Of course.
+1 save to this unit.
Ugh.
And then the Wargog is going to do the Realm.
The Realm of Metal.
Let me have a think, guys.
Okay.
So now that Gubbs is up there, he's realised there's more to this army than what's been charging him. So he's going to attempt to cast a Fist of Gork. Hooah! Oh dear. He gets it. And it's big, guys. So he's going to pick a unit. It's now hot within 24, maybe even 30 now. I'm going to pick the Mortek Guard unit. I roll dice for each model in the unit. Each 6 is a mortal wound. Because I rolled a 10 plus for the casting, it is now every 4 up is a mortal wound.
This is going to be a lot of deathless saves.
Yeah, let's get some dice. Ooh. So, a green fist descends from the heavens. Be praised by Gork and Morka. Every 4 plus is a mortal wound. Holy crap.
Okay. How many is that?
So, how many? 5, 6 failed?
14.
14 mortal wounds onto the unit of Mortek Guard.
I'll get some dice and maybe there'll be some unit left.
Yes. Brace, Deathless Warriors. 14 attack, 14 wounds.
You know, I was considering taking the Reinforced Battle Shield spell.
Oh, yeah?
That would give them a 5 up, ignoring all wounds.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't.
Ah! Can they brace? Shields up! Hey, that's not bad.
Well,
I mean, it kills
10. You halved the unit.
Half the unit with a spell. Wargog, you're doing work.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a Slan? Is this what Slan looks like when he's young?
Well, green, yeah, might be, yeah. Ah, magic. What a crazy time.
You're not allowed to play my Zinch. You're just not.
Fair enough. I might be banned from Wizards in the future. So we'll remove those models with a successful Fist of Gork, and then we'll be back with the movement phase, I believe. Oh no, we've got a Wargog mask to do! Hooray! So, by tapping into this ancient mask's power, the wearer can shoot deadly green bolts from their eyes, but if they stare too long, their head may explode. So I'm going to finally remember my big Wargog mask. His artifact. In your hero phase, you can select one enemy unit within 12 and roll, and visible, and roll dice up to 3 dice. If you do so, each 2 plus inflicts D3 mortal wounds on the unit, but each one inflicts D3 mortal wounds on me.
Yes.
I'm going ham, I'm going all 3.
Okay.
So I take 3 mortal wounds, which I'll ignore in a minute, and you take 4 mortal wounds. That's not bad.
That could be worse. I'll try and ignore mine.
Sure.
I ignored 1, so
Okay,
1 more
guys.
dies.
That's awesome. And then I'll take 3. I'll take 2. Awesome. I love it already.
Worthy mask.
It's a cool mask.
Look at those bolts.
Yeah. So the Wargog has spoken and made his presence felt on the battlefield. A truly worthy showing of your magical prowess, but we'll be back with the movement phase coming up next.
Okay, at the end of movement, we've had some cowardly boars running away from the Morghasts.
I'm not against it. You want my boar legs for your Stalliarch Lords?
I do want your boar legs. They look really useful.
The 12-inch move boar legs.
So the tasty looking boar legs have all gathered around this objective. So you've got more models in there now. Indeed. So that'll reclaim that away from me. These angry little stickers over here, they ran an extra 2.
They did.
Just so they could be within 3 of the big old Morghasts.
2 stickers better and bigger.
Whoever sticks first
It's
sticks
true.
hardest.
It's true.
And the Savage Big Boss is coming up, wanting to join the fun.
Yep.
We had a bit of shuffly movement from the docks, but to still maintain their 12-inch bubbles.
Yep.
And the holy flying sticks of Gorka Morka flew over the fight to get more central to, let's see where they want to go. I mean, they've got options of which way they want to go now.
Gork did breathe on them, that's why they can fly.
Because that's magic.
Yep.
And then, yeah, a bit of shuffly from that dock to still be in 12 of the unit, but
Yep.
more central. So, who's to know what's going to happen here? Surely not I.
Find out next time.
In the charge phase?
The great boning.
The great boning.
Great boning is happening.
The great deboning, I think, is going to happen.
Great deboning.
Okay. We'll be back with the charges.
Yep. How enthusiastic are they? Pretty enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic enough.
Yeah, so they're just going to go straight in, like so. And then the big boss will try and give it a go. He's got a bit longer to go. An 8. Oh, I have to measure it.
That may well be worth it. We'll have a measure.
That will be excellent if it is.
I think...
Oh yeah, he gets it.
That's not what I wanted to see.
No,
that's an extra few attacks for free.
Hooray!
Okay.
Moving across, these guys ran. The big stabbers here. Yeah, 7 will get them in, so he'll just...
Not in my bony behind.
Absolutely, the great boning! Will it get old? Nope. No. Not for me, at least.
Never.
Great boning is happening, and then there's no other charges.
That's fine.
There's
fine. Just a lot of combat.
I need to check if I get any war points for the charges I've done, but I have a feeling it's to do with the amount of models.
It's units of 10 or more, so not for the stickers, but your hero... Oh, that's not on charges.
That's
it's
combat
just
phase.
That's just
so I will get a wild point for the combat phase.
Yes, so we'll be back with the start of the combat phase.
Combat. Time to hit things. So I get 1 war point because I've got a hero within 3 of an enemy, and I get 2 more war points because I've got 2 units of 10 or more within 3 of enemy models at the start of my combat phase. But my pick, there's nothing we're doing at the start for me or Dan, for Dan or I.
Nope.
So we're going to go on to this combat. The big boss will go first because he's got an ability called Let Me At Him. When he fights, he can pick a Bonesplitterz unit wholly within 12. They get to fight immediately after, so it makes sense.
He's just the obvious first choice.
6 attacks, 3s and 3s. So we've got 2 missed, 3s to wound. We've got 4 wounds at -1.
4 at -1, that gives me a 5 up save.
2 damage apiece.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah.
Okay, give me them 5s. Okay, save 2, so that gives me 4 deathless.
Yep.
Make 1, so that's just 1 dude straight down.
Okay, cool. And then with Let Me At 'Em, I will pick the big stabbers to then strike. So now I've got the big stabbers going. Well, they're in range. I've got 3 in reach.
They're just brutal.
So then they've got 4 attacks each because of the what's it called? Teeth-Ruck. And I think I've counted out for 3. I have indeed. I need 4 more dice.
Oh no.
But they have got brutal beast spirits. This is going to be hitting on 2s, guys. So take out the 1s. Wounding on 3s. Ah!
Take it back.
We've got 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 at -2 rend, I believe.
Oh, 9 6-ups.
9 6-up saves, I'll double check. Oh, statistical things for you all.
So, 9 dice, 6-ups, and then they're a lot of damage, aren't they?
I think, yeah, because they got changed to D3 instead of 3, so yes.
Oh, hooray for that.
Still pretty good, though.
That's 1 6, so 8 D3 damage.
4, that's 8. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 damage.
I don't even want to roll it. Let me just roll this and see how many 6s I get.
3 actually.
3 actually, but you know what? No, I'm just taking him.
Yeah, you need to make
I need to still do another one.
Yeah.
So that side, of course, got deboned.
Deboned! Great boning! The Knights!
The Knights. I will be spending one of my last 2 discipline points to give them an extra attack with Endless Duty.
Cool.
So that's going to give me 9 spear attacks.
Cool.
We are still empowered.
Yeah.
So, hitting on 3s. Oh, God.
Oh, dude.
Well, I get 3 more out of that, so...
2 more because you didn't charge.
I didn't charge!
But it still hits. Still hits.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'm taking that. That's
oh, yeah, good point.
5 hits.
Okay. Yeah, it's not charging. Alright.
Next, we want 4s. Let's have 1.
1. Okay, so I get a 4-up save now because of the Realm of Metal. I failed anyway. So I take a wound. 1 damage so far. Now the horses.
Right, horses going to kill 3. Right.
Couldn't put it past them.
4s and 3s. Because it's weird like that.
Okay, so 3 hits.
3 hits. 3s. 2 damage.
2 wounds.
Come on. Pick 1.
4-up saves. I think they might. They do. They do 2 damage. So 1 dies and 1 takes a wound. So I'll take this fellow, and 1 will take a wound, which I'll mark up in a second. Okay.
You know what? With my pile.
Yes.
I should have piled first.
That's fine, do it. You can
But
do
I
it.
want to just sort of scoot around here so he's
Absolutely fine.
as far away as possible from all those boys.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I might as well do them next, because then we'll just do all of that. And yeah, so we'll go back with the boys. Piled in, so I've got 34 attacks, there's 11 in range to strike, and there's still 15 or more of them. 4s and 4s, guys.
Okay.
Rolling to wound, 4s to wound. So we'll take out the fails here, and we're looking at 3, 6, 7, 8 wounds.
8 wounds.
No rend.
Together. Okay, 8 wounds, 4 up save. Fake 3.
Okay.
And then 5 deathless. Make none. 1 on 1 wound.
1 on 1 wound remaining.
That'll do. That's life. Right, so forgot to mention it on camera, but of course, because they've been made to fight last, they are parrying this turn, so they're going to re-roll their saves, but it's not going to be good anyway.
We'll do the big
try.
stabbers. So I've got 9 attacks, 3, 6, 9, 12 attacks, sorry. Now I need to make sure I've got all the dice. Yeah, I have. 3s and 3s. No re-rolls of any kind, so that's a fair amount of hits. 3s to wound.
Okay.
4, minus 2.
4 at minus 2.
Yep.
Right, 6s, re-rolling.
Yes. Okay, none so far.
Oh. None. Okay.
So 4d3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yep.
You can't kill them.
No, until
the boys finish them off. But 5 6 ups. Oh, let's make 2 of those.
3.
So 1's on 3 wounds.
1's on 3 wounds remaining. So we'll juggle that around.
Yes, we'll worry about that after all those boys.
Yeah, exactly. 12 in range to strike onto the Lonely Stalker. So that is 37 attacks, his 36. 4s and 4s. And I'll re-roll 1, and then we'll just come back with the wound roll. To wound. Ooh,
that's pretty nasty.
That's pretty good. You've got re-rolling saves, so 3, 6, 9, 12. 12. 4 up re-rollable.
Okay. 12 saves, 4 up re-rolling.
You
The
got this.
stats are not in my favour. Nora the dice.
Okay.
But re-rolling.
See if you've got it. You've still got Deathless to try and fall back on.
I do have Deathless to fall back on. It's not impossible
No, it's true.
to survive on 1 wound.
It's true.
Come on.
That's 3.
3.
Okay.
So now it's down to the Deathless.
Yeah.
That was on stats. I said 3 would go
I did, yeah.
6, please.
Oh, only 1 wound taken. He's going to be able to
down to
strike
2.
back. Very
Ooh.
cool. Nice, so we'll just change that to a 2. And he might as well just go ahead. Who are you going to strike?
5 attacks. He'll just strike the boys because
Smart.
he can actually try and remove something.
And if you kill one of the big stabbers on a 4+, it will do 3 more wounds.
Remove him anyway.
Absolutely.
Okay, he's still got Soul Guide on.
Yep.
So 3's re-rolling 1s.
Okay. Nice.
Worth it. Come on, spells. 3s. Just
no.
the 1 again.
Just the 1.
1 at rend 1.
Rend 1, so it's 5 up now because I got the Glyph Dock. Made
Nothing.
it. Made the save.
Well, he's alive.
He is alive.
Keeps you trapped there.
Absolutely. I forgot to roll, not Deathless. What's it called? My War Paint.
Yeah.
So 3 wounds. Yeah, there we go.
Fine.
Excellent. That's it.
I think that's all of it because I've attacked now.
Oh,
So
see,
it must be the end.
I didn't kill either.
Yeah, you're blooming close there.
I was actually, to be fair.
But the Archive, well, not the Archive, the Morghast Harbingers are gone, so that
Yeah.
corner's freed up.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have gained this point because you've got more within 6 of the hidden objective. That's under
Absolutely.
this dude.
I do. So I gain 3 points
Yes.
this turn to your 5.
Yes.
And then we'll be back with the turn roll off coming up in just a second. Roll off for the turn. Here we go. You and Ties, Dan. I got a 5. I got a 3. I didn't want the choice. So I'll have a. Let's do your discipline points, and I'll have a think.
See how disciplined I am.
Yes.
1 more, so 7 this turn.
7 this turn. I'll ask some questions and make a decision, and I'll get back to you guys. So after consideration, I'm going to take the turn because I feel like I can deal with these two units in the hero phase, and I can try and finish that off and free up my units and move up the field really, and try and get some more bodies out there. So we're back with Orruk Warclans, turn 2. Start of the hero phase, turn 2 for the Orruk Warclans Big War. So first of all, I'm going to roll for a command point for Prophet of War. So I gain 1, I gain just 1 this turn, puts me back up to 2 command points.
Okay.
Next we'll do the War points, I get 4, bringing me up to 19. So I get +1 to hit, plus D6 for my general. I'm at 23, that's what I want. I'm at +1 to hit and wound for my entire army now. And so I'm just not going to worry about them anymore.
And you're not bothered about the war.
No.
No one wants to really risk that anymore. You don't want to lose +1 to hit, +1 to wound, a 6-up shrug, just because you accidentally rolled a 1 on your war.
Yeah, exactly. And also, guys, you do use war, but only in desperate circumstances. That's if it's like, oh my god, I need to get myself back in this game. I'll war, get as many attacks to try and do as much damage as possible. Don't need to.
I don't think you're in a position to be desperate right now.
No. That's 23 war points. And then we're going to do some dances, but we'll be back with that in a second. So, start the hero phase, we're going to start dancing. He's going to go, so he's going to do Glyph Dock dance. Hooah! Yeah! +1 to save on this unit of boys. I'm going to keep dancing.
Keep dancing.
Keep dancing.
Don't stop.
I'm not. Weird dance on this guy. Yeah! +1 to cast on my work on Prophet.
Oh yeah.
Keep
dancing. Keep dancing. It's working for you.
Let's keep doing this. Okay. Now the Glyph Dock dance for this guy. Let's do this. Oh, he fails again! Oh, he stumbled.
Didn't dance hard enough.
Damn it. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
So that's +1 to save, +1 to cast, and that's the start of the hero phase. We're back with spells and a big Wargog mask. Going into the hero phase, I'm going to do the big Wargog mask first. You could use up to 3 dice. I'm only going to use 2 to just see if I can take the 1 wound off him.
You don't want to risk taking those wounds.
Exactly. So let's roll it up. Yep, so 2d3 mortal wounds. You take 3.
Can I get 3 6s?
If you do, he deserves to live.
He does not deserve to live. That's fine.
Fair enough. So that does take.
That does remove him and frees up that big old unit of boys.
Absolutely. So we'll go straight on to the casting, and I think the Wargog Prophet will try a Gorkamorka's Warcry on this guy again.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try and take it's the D3 mortal wounds I want.
Ah, yes.
First spell, he gets +2 to cast, 1 for his command trait, 1 because of the weird dance.
Okay.
Gets a 10.
Gets a 10.
Gets a 10.
So, you know what? I don't think I'm going to dispel that.
That's fair.
I don't think I've got the power in me. I just don't.
Don't have the power.
I don't have the power.
That's understandable, my friend.
Because you're going to get in one way or another. D3 it.
D3 it. It's only the 1.
It's only a 1.
It's only the 1.
But he does take it.
Okay, so I'll probably have to Arcane Bolt that guy. So moving on to, he's got 2 spells left. I'll do an easy one. Cunning Beast Spirits from this Warlock back here.
Yep.
I fell. Ooh. Okay, fair enough.
1 less for me to worry about.
Absolutely. Brutal Beast Spirits from this fellow. Gets it on a 10.
Well, I'm going to have to try and dispel that. Because
Yeah,
I think it's worth it. I don't know what I did with my magical dice, so you're not getting them. Nope, that's fine.
Brutal Beast Spirits will go on to the Big Stabber unit.
Okay.
So the next thing will be... so he's got 2 spells left. So I'll do Breath of Gorkamorka. This one's a Hail Mary. I'm going to do it onto the Big Stabbers.
Okay.
Gets it with a 7.
I need to see if we're in range, because you have moved.
I did move. No, don't believe so.
No, just out.
Just out.
Okay, so
Breath
that
of
happens.
Gorkamorka onto the Big Stabbers.
Didn't want that.
Double move and they fly. And then 2 spells left with the Wargog. His first one will be Arcane Bolt.
Yes.
With a +2 to cast. He gets it on a 9.
I have to try and stop this, because I need to keep you in combat.
Yep, of course.
I got a 9.
You don't get a plus, do you?
I don't get a plus.
So that'd be 1 mortal wound to the Stalker, but you could save it.
I could save it.
With a Deathless Warrior.
I do!
Nice! Okay. That's put a crimp in my biscuits. So then he's got 1 more spell. I think out of hate he might do Fists of Gork. It's now range 30.
That's got that unit in.
So Fists of Gork. I might do a Mystic Shield actually on this unit.
Okay.
No, the realm. The realm.
+1 to save.
That one.
Cast on a 7.
Gets it with a 12.
Well, I can't really do much about that.
+1 save onto this unit.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Nice.
Does he have another spell?
No, that's 3. He did Gorkamorka's Warcry. He did Arcane Bolt, and now he's done the +1 save.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
Woo.
That was. I'm impressed that he's survived.
Yes,
that does definitely put a fly in the ointment.
It does indeed. I need to rethink about my strategy now, but I'll be back with some movement. Coming up next.
End of movement phase. Right. We've had more boars running away, running around. Now they're just going to get in my way here.
They really are.
And these guys have spun around a bit more, but still within 6 of that objective. The stabbers ran a healthy 5,
yes.
So they're pretty in the danger side of coming for more deboning.
Oh yes.
The savage big boss ran as well, just to get up some distance to still be with the group. We've got a doc pointing his finger out here, loving life. We've got.
He's saying, admire the architecture. It's lovely.
It is beautiful. It once was until we ripped it to shreds.
Absolutely.
Another dock running up here, and the stabbers retreated because they're not necessary to remove that last wound over there.
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. I feel confident for you. This dock climbed up the heroic terrain in a mystical way.
He was very mystical.
Either or.
No, he danced up that terrain.
He danced. Well, he's the one who failed his dance, so...
That's true. That's very true.
He's not allowed.
He's climbing in shame.
Yeah. Shame.
Shame. Ding, ding.
Now these boys, they carved their way forward running
5 inches.
5 inches, staying outside of 3 and getting just 13 in within the range of that objective.
Lucky for some rat people.
Yeah, and apparently orcs, because it outnumbers my 12 models that are here.
It does. I'm going to sneak that objective.
You are going to sneak that objective, which is going to give you a healthy amount of points.
Yep.
And I think that's all the movement.
Yeah, so there's only a couple of charges to do. The main one is the big stabbers over here.
Yes.
So we'll roll it and we'll just see if they're in. With a 6,
I'm not convinced.
We'll check though, guys, but I don't think it's going to be in. Needing a 7, so I'm going to spend my CP to re-roll this. Oh, no, sorry, I don't need to. +1 to charge because of the big war.
Because of the big war.
So a 7 does make it in.
7 does.
So they are just...
The deboning!
The great deboning! And they'll come up behind like so.
And who else is charging?
Actually...
I don't think it's anyone, because most people ran.
Because I don't need to charge these
You don't need to charge them.
Yeah,
because they'll debone, and you already outnumber. So, these guys ran and screamed, these guys retreated, these guys ran and claimed.
Yeah, it's true.
There's just a couple of combats.
Yeah, so at the start of the combat phase, there's nothing for me to do. I'm going to precision strike with that guy. Oh yeah, I love it.
And I'm going to re-roll parrying on these guys.
So I am going to just check for healing quick. I thought I was doing their hero phase. No, fair enough. Fine. So I don't think I want to do anything. I've got 1 CP left. You might carve up quite a lot, actually.
Well, that's what. It's not worth me rolling saves on that one. It's worth carving up, and I'm just going to assume that you want to go here first.
Oh, absolutely.
Because why wouldn't?
I think, guys, I'm actually going to do savage attack or reroll hit rolls of 1 on them. I think I'm going to do savage attack from the boss onto them just to guarantee so 6s explode.
Oh, goody.
To give it a bash with that million attacks. I want to guarantee the kill there.
You're going to need it.
So let's pile them in and get some dice. So I've got 16 attacks here. They get 4 attacks each, 3 base, but +1 because of T-Fruck, and they're wholly within 12 of the big boss. Hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s, 6s explode. I'll roll them here for you, mate. So I'll take out the 1s.
Only 2 6s.
Only 2 6s. So they're both washed with the command points, I think.
That's, yeah.
2s to wound.
That's
So we're looking at 3, 6, 9, 12 wounds -2, 6 up rerollable.
Okay, let's hope for the best. Stranger things have happened. 6s.
Rerollable. We've made 3.
Made 3. Okay, that's good on the odds, I'd say.
A hefty start.
A hefty start. You're still well and truly able to kill them. Quite a lot here.
Rerolling.
Rerolling and achieved nothing. I might as well have gone precision.
So is that 9?
That's 9.
9d3. I'll roll them here. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Still 14.
Okay, that's still quite a lot.
Yeah, but I don't think it kills the unit. Well, potentially. Depends how many you roll.
I need to make three.
Sixes. Yep,
I need to
fair
make
enough.
3, which actually I'm not known for.
1, 2. Oh, dude.
3.
Oh, you got 3? You got 3?
No, 3.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you killed him.
To the man, to the bone.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
Yep,
got him. Just got him.
Any points spent were worth it.
Yes. Cool. Yeah, I agree. So that's that. So, of course,
Get away.
the hero of the Bone Reapers, this lone stalker, will, with his precision strikes, carve up a load of orcs, I hope, before he perishes.
I'm ready for this.
Let's do it.
Alright, 5 attacks.
Yep.
3. He's still got his soul guide on.
Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah,
This will be his 3rd round of combat with soul guide.
That's value.
That is value. Right.
Didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
So,
But-
4 hits, 3 hits, sorry, whatever.
3s. Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
So,
4.
-2 rend.
6 up. I make 1,
Okay.
so 6 damage. So
6
4,
shrugs.
5, 6. I make 2, so you kill 2.
I did kill 2.
1, 2, and the wound will get transferred to this fellow over here.
Okay.
Excellent.
And now, you know what?
Yeah.
Uh,
You're not re-rolling. Do you want? I'll roll some dice.
I've got a mystic shield.
Yeah, that's fine.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly.
I might survive.
We'll roll some dice.
Roll it.
So,
45 attacks.
yep, because I've still got 15 or more. Hitting on 3s because of the big wah. I'll re-roll 10 of these though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just roll them here. Then we'll count them up. So a load of wound rolls. Okay.
And a load of wounds.
And a load of wounds indeed, sir. 3s to wound now. That's cocked. I'll just roll it here. So yeah, that one.
Lots. I'll get some dice and let you know. Okay. It is my right to roll these dice.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
19 wounds.
4 up, re-rolling 1s. You got this, totally.
Okay.
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 No ones.
No ones. That mystic shield, not that useful
Okay.
right now.
Right.
Right. No, this is a lot of 6s to me.
That's a lot of
It's,
6s.
you know, statistically, nothing's impossible.
It's true. Oh, he's dead.
Save 2.
Save 2. But the stalker does go down.
Does finally go down.
To the amount of boys. He did well.
He did
surviving
well.
2 turns.
Taking him out
Technically
on the-
3 turns of combat. He
Yeah.
survived
That's not
doing his
bad.
thing. But that is the end of my turn after that
is.
combat.
And you gain a lot of points.
I gained the 5.
You gained a 5 because
1,
you've taken away.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Right, I've got some work to do, so that puts you on 13 to
13.
my 5.
13 to 5, and we're back with Bone Reaper. 13 is it? Really?
Oh wait, yeah.
8.
8. So what did you have?
I only had 3 before.
You only had 3 before?
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
This is only your second
3.
turn.
Exactly,
isn't it?
yeah.
I don't know what day it is.
So 8 to 5.
8 to 5.
Bit more
Not
manageable.
over. It's not over.
It's not over. It's not over yet. So back with Bone Reaper's turn 2. Oh, Battle Shock. I lost 2 from over here, I believe.
Is your bravery 8?
My bravery, I think, is 7 now. 'Cause let me
Roll
see.
it.
I'm 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yes, my bravery is 7. So on a
Roll that 6. Roll that 6.
Oh, sorry, no. Zolga's there, +1 bravery, higher
you're
than
fine.
12. No, we almost had to roll. What would it have been? I don't trust this. Oh, I would have lost one as well. Cool.
I wonder if anything's terrifying.
We're going to have a check if anything's -1 bravery, because that might make an orc flee. We'll be back with the conclusion coming up in a sec. So 1 does not flee, but we'll be back with Bone Reaper's eyes. Deflated that none
I wanted
flee.
to scare you away.
That's understandable. Bone Reaper's turn 2 coming up.
Bone Reapers. Turn 2.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah.
There's not much to do at the start,
Okay.
so we're going to go straight on into some spells.
Nice. All
Let's
right.
see if that's possible. We're going to start off with a soul guide from my chairman.
Yep. From your chairman.
From my chairman. He gets it on the 6.
Yay! Nice. I'm not. Well, I can dispel with one of the water. I've got a lot of
You
unbinds.
do have a lot of unbinds.
So I'll just try it with Zogger, I guess.
Yeah,
You got a 6, right?
I got a 6. You
I
dispelled.
dispelled.
Okay, that's
No,
fine. He might do more later.
It's
You
true.
Don't know.
It's true.
You don't know.
We don't know, chat. We don't know.
I am going to try to drain vitality
Hey, it's a great ability.
using this Boneshaper.
Sure.
And that goes off
Oof.
that.
On an 11.
On an 11.
I'll try and unbind it with one of the Wargogs.
Because you get your plus.
Yeah, I get +1. Not +2 because the weird dance is only for casting guys. Nope, doesn't.
Okay, so I'm going to choose that unit.
Rerolling 6s to hit and 6s to my save.
Yes.
Cool.
Just because.
Absolutely.
I'm also going to use him to try and summon the Bone-Tithe Shrieker.
Nice.
Let's roll it and see if it's enough.
7.
I think that's enough for the Shrieker. So
That's the +1 to hit one.
Yes, and a bit of fear.
And a bit of fear. I'll try and dispel that with... I'm not too worried about it, so I'll just spell it with this guy. Yes. So I need an 8. Get it with a 10.
Oh, there you go.
No Shrieker.
You know what? Maybe I'm tempted, so I'm considering either I'm going to Shard Storm
Yep.
and try and do some mortal wounds to this unit of boys.
Yep.
Or I might try and summon the Nightmare Predator.
Okay.
Often, well, he might just get in the way.
It's true.
He might just get in the
It's
way.
True.
So, taking off some wounds might help because there's a lot of you.
It's true.
Oh, but let's do the Predator.
Okay, Predator coming in. It's a 4.
I should have done the Shard Storm.
Did it fail?
Yes.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Magic is not your friend. Not
Come
at
on,
all.
I'll play Iron Jaws.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I will try and do... You know what, I can try and halve your movement and stuff on these guys, but you're so blooming close.
Yeah. Who does the half movement? Oh, with the...
With
yes,
this.
we are quite close.
So I'm going to actually try and see... I think you're all within 18 here of this.
I think so. We'll double check.
But hey, I've got to get a 4+ first.
That's true. You've got to roll a 4. How hard can it be? Very hard.
Very, very hard.
Yes. When it will work, it will be great.
It's the 5th turn I've played with this in my life of the Bonereapers.
Yeah.
Not once.
Not once.
Not once have I gotten anything off.
Yeah.
Value.
Yeah.
Such value.
It's alright, you could go through games not using your terrain as Seraphon do, but the time I did use it was amazing.
That's true. The one time it worked, it worked.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to the end part of my hero phase.
Oh yes, I've still got one unbind.
That's fine, because I might get lots more. I get one more. I get one more attempt to cast my Soul Guide, which I didn't get off.
Yeah, fair enough.
He's dead. A 6.
I did it. Use my last unbind with the Wargog, +1 to this. No.
Oh my goodness!
You get Soul Guide off! Was that a second time? No,
the first time.
The first time, yeah.
This is the first spell I'm getting off this turn.
Okay. Who's getting reroll ones to hit?
I'm just going to do it to this unit here.
Fair enough. Cool. Reroll hit rolls of 1, Soul Guided, the Mortek Guard. Cool. That's it?
That's it for the command.
Be back with movement.
Back with movement.
End of the movement phase for the Bonereapers. So if we start in the centre here, so we can see the Mortek Guard have marched up and they are going to march into combat with the boars.
They want boar bones.
They want boar bones. The Shaper has moved behind for protection, and the same with the what's this called? The legs.
Mason. Soulmason.
The Soulmason and the Shaper have moved for protection, but also a more important thing is the Cartouche is now arranged to give these guys +1 to wound when it comes into the fighting. We'll move over to this flank. The Mortek Guard, we have just healed them up because we did forget that in the hero phase, so we have caught that. So they are now controlling that objective. They might charge, but I feel like they might not, just to keep gaining bodies, because they now outnumber how many people I have on the objective. So you'll see there's a Liege-shaped hole here. So he ran, didn't he? And used Unstoppable Advance.
He ran 5 inches and used Unstoppable Advance to move a total of 20 inches and skirted his way around.
We've got a face-off, the Wargog atop the Balewind Vortex, and the Liege facing him down, pointing with his steed, ready to try and cut the Wargog in half.
Yes.
Very cool. It's a boss fight, people. I like it. And I think that's your movement, isn't it?
Yes, I don't have a whole lot left. I lost my elites, so...
Cool, so we'll go on to the charge phase.
Yeah, there's a couple of charges and they're both pretty easy.
Let's do it.
I'm going to charge in with these guys.
Cool.
They need a 3. They get a 4.
They get it, so we'll move
and
in.
they get +1.
Nice. Just an inexorable advance into the lines of the boars. So now, what a beast. The Liege.
The Liege.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
How did that happen?
And we were just chatting like, oh, this is such a great move, blah, and he doesn't get pluses?
Well, no, because he's a dude who's not meant to fail that.
Oh, no! Okay, saving grace. You could get the turn. You could get the double turn.
Do it next
and
turn.
do it next turn. But that sucks. You, Sir Gubbs, are one lucky orc.
I have nothing to help with
And
that.
you are very unlucky. That sucks. Nothing, no rerolls for Stalliarch Lords or anything like that?
That would be a bit much, wouldn't it?
Oh, well... Stumbling at the last hurdle with all that outmanoeuvring, flanking around the orcs, and when it comes to the charge, falters. What a story. Right, so we are shield walling at the start of the combat phase.
Because I've got points for days.
Yep, absolutely.
And we're, well, I don't have much to choose from now, so
No.
I'll attack with them.
Yep, okay, go for it.
4 Soulcleaver Greatblade attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s because of my bubble of Cartouche.
Nice.
3s and 2s.
Well, that's 4 hits.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
At -1.
So 6 up save now. Make 1 fail 2, 1 damage piece.
Yep.
Take 1 damage in the pool so far.
And now 37.
Ah, there we go.
Nadirite attacks with exploding 6s.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s because of the Cartouche.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh yeah! That too.
Cool. Oh, we'll be back with some rerolls.
Okay, and then re-rolling the 1s.
Adding a few more in there.
A few more.
Wounding on 3s. Because of the Cartouche.
Cartouche.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Missing a few there. We'll be back with some save rolls.
28 saves.
6 up because of the rend. Not
a fair
bad.
few. A fair few.
Not bad. So we've got 4, 5... Oh, actually, no, we had 6 saved there.
Pretty nice.
So then 6 up DPR because of the Big War.
Big war paint.
Big War paint. Ah, they're dead, I think. Well, actually, no, they are. But that was a good showing.
It was a good showing.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, cool.
That was
Blended.
enough.
Very cool.
Alright, yeah. Don't get up in my grill. I'm going to take your bones.
I'm going to continue to get up in your grill.
That's
I think
it.
That's just what we're going to do. I do want revenge for my ball bones, though.
Well, sure.
You have done some boning back, sir.
Yeah, it happens occasionally. So that's combat.
That's combat.
And
That's
so
turn, isn't it?
that's the
We
turn.
would have a cool boss fight, but someone
Someone
failed
can't
their
roll
charge.
higher than a double 1.
Yes, unfortunately.
So I gain 3 points because I reclaimed this one just out of pure cheesy tactics.
I like it. It's how you play the game.
That's how you play the game. And so that's a total of 3 points.
Yep.
Putting me up to 8 to your 8.
to 8.
It's a tie at the end of 10-2.
The tie at turn 2. Very cool. Roll off?
Roll off.
We've got to roll off.
We've
so
got to roll
I
off.
win ties this time.
Yes.
So let's do it.
It's not me.
So I will definitely take it at this point. Go to Bonesplitterz turn 3, where I'm going to stare at this guy with a Wargog mask.
So much masking.
Oh, excellent. Absolutely. Start of the hero phase, turn 3, healing terrain. Need a 6 here. Nope. So no healing here. So next we're going to profit with the war on a 4+. I'll gain an extra command point. I do. So I go up to 3 command points now.
Holding them well.
Holding them well indeed. They've been regenerating quite nicely. So next thing, we're going to dance. We're going to dance. I'm going to start with this guy.
Dance.
He's got a vantage point.
He does.
So,
He's got a stage.
Limber up. Glyph dog dance. Let's do this. He did it!
He did
So
it.
they're +1 to save.
Of course.
Excellent. So then this Wardock will give +1 to save. I think we'll try it on this unit here.
Okay.
He can dance.
He's
No,
not-
he
he's
fails.
not dancing well.
And then this one will give +1 to save on this unit of boys.
Okay.
On the 3,
Yes.
makes it. So they are glyph docked. So there and there. That was on. So there and there, +1 to save. And then I think we'll be back with spells and stuff.
Spells and stuff.
Yep.
Spells and stuff. Unless you want to mask it.
Oh, but that's in the hero phase. But should we do that now?
Do it. I want to see your mask.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not, because I could kill myself and I need to cast spells first. I see your game. I see what you're trying to do, sir.
Stare at me and yourself.
I will stare at you after I've cast some spells.
Right, relentless discipline because I remember these things.
Hooray!
Got 2 more, so I've got 8 again.
8 again.
8
Very
again.
Cool.
Very useful. Are you ready for spells yet?
Yes, I think I am, sir.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with this guy around here. It's going to try and do Breath of Gork and Morka. No fails. That's fine.
That's good. One less for me to worry about.
So then next I will do Brutal Beast Spirits from this fellow.
Yes.
I get it on A6.
I will definitely try and dispel with my Boneshaper down here. And I definitely dispel that.
Nice.
Right.
No Brutal Beast Spirits. So then this Warlock will try Cunning Beast Spirits. On a 6.
Okay.
Dead on.
I'll try and dispel that with my Soulmason.
Yep.
He will definitely get rid of that.
So
I'm coming back.
You've got this. So now I will do 3 spells, with the Wurgog.
Yes.
I don't think I can kill the Liege, guys.
What do you mean?
I don't think I can kill the Liege, because I think I need to start clearing up your Mortek in the far side.
Nah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Clear them up and start trying to press for your main objective.
Boss fight. Boss fight. Nah.
Boss fight, I'm doing it. No. So I will do Gork and Mox Warcry to get the D3 more wounds.
Okay.
So I do get +1 to this. 7 does get it.
So you've got, what, 3 spells remaining?
2 now. 2 spells.
Two remaining. So, and though one of those is going to be nasty.
Yep.
I've got 2 dispels left.
Yep.
I've dropped one of my dice.
He's dropped one of his dice.
And I can't bend down to pick it up. This is a problem.
Okay, so you're just going to look at me now for the rest of the game.
For the rest of the game. I can try and dispel this because it's only, what, an 8? Or a 7. So
7 I got, yeah.
7,
So you
reasonable.
beat me.
I'll try it. I didn't.
Lucky.
I should have got that other dice.
Yeah, D3 more wounds on the Liege. He takes the big 3.
Of course he does.
So 6 is to save, well,
6
DPR.
Right, come on, shrug it.
No,
Or
he takes
not.
a 3. Okay.
Right, you're going to get him now.
Maybe.
He's down to. He's only got 4 left.
Okay, 4 remaining. So we'll go on with another spell. So, let me have a think actually, guys.
Okay.
Need to remember what it's called. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to use the Realm spell. I can't remember what it's called.
Metal it up.
Metal it up.
That's what I'm calling it.
Metal it up. So here we go. Casting value, I think of a 7. I get it on an 8.
Did you get on an 8? I'm going to let you have it.
So that's going to be another +1 save on this unit here.
Yeah.
To it's wholly within 12, so it's actually wholly within 18 because I'm on the Balewind, which should be okay,
I
guys.
feel like that's okay.
So measuring from the Balewind,
You're
yeah,
fine.
we're good. Okay. Cool, Balewind saving me there. But then the main one I'm going to cast is Fists of Gork.
Yes.
Let's see if we get it. On an 8, I do get it.
This is what I want to get rid of.
It's not the big one, but it is still...
It's enough to be 1.
Still an 8.
And I'll stop it.
Very cool.
I will stop it on a 10.
Awesome.
Worth holding off for that.
Yeah, I agree. Right, so that's a lot of my spells that didn't do it.
That's
But
the most I've dispelled like ever. But
that's true. But I'm going to stare at you.
You're going to stare at me.
Stare at the Liege-Kavalos.
No.
Full power.
Full power?
I hope we kill each other. Come on, let's do this.
2 ones and that'll do.
Okay,
no.
so we're going to take 3d3 mortal wounds. 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, okay, that's 8 more wounds.
Right, I have to get 5 6s
5
now.
6s.
This is uncomfortable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you've stared me down.
Not a bad showing,
bad.
but I do stare you down.
Because you've got a double 1 to charge.
So what was that? You got laser bolted from the eyes of the Wurgog, just...
I deserve that. That was a shame stare.
Yeah, because he should have earned his name this game.
And now he never gets named.
Now you're dead.
Now I have to put him in the bin.
Yep, that's it, in the bin.
That's it, in the bin.
what we do with these models when they don't perform. We just throw them in the bin.
Throw him in the bin.
Yep.
Okay, well, removed.
Excellent.
And is that your hero phase?
I think that's all she wrote. Yep, that's it, mate.
Just drop kick that guy,
Yeah.
honestly. Right. Onto movement.
On to movement.
End of the movement phase. We're seeing the ball boys moving around just to get out of everyone's way, but staying and holding on to that objective. Everybody, after my initial pushing you and holding you back, has decided to kill me and move forward.
Yeah.
This was a good choice.
Yes.
So now there's a heck of a lot of stabbers aiming my way.
It's called the old pincer, the lobster pincer.
The lobster pincer. Wow, it's going to be tasty. Big Boss ran up to try and chase people again. He's not going to get to do much. Docs are moving around all sorts of places. And these boys no longer really have to worry about anyone coming after that objective, so they're moving forwards now. Prophet is loving life and he can see everything he needs to from up on his pedestal.
Yep.
And now these buffed up boys coming in forward. I mean, to be honest, you hold the objective, but you want to do some killing.
I kind of do, yeah. I know it's the tactical choice is just to sit there and hold, but
I really don't blame you, because you're angry orcs.
Exactly.
So I think that's all of the movement. You're just coming my way.
Yeah.
I think it's onto the charges.
We'll just do it quick. I get +1 to all my charges. They're in. So what I'm going to do something like this. So you get, I pull you away basically.
Right.
From both units. When I've now lost that dice.
It lives there now.
So these guys, they get +1, so that'll get them
just enough.
Just enough to get them in. So like so.
More stabbers than you can handle.
And of course I'm going to go them.
Yep.
5 gets them in.
It's enough.
We'll move them in and show you where they end up.
And that'll be charges.
Yep.
And here they are ending up moved in their charge. They're not worried.
Nope.
So we're going over here first.
Yeah, I'm going to do these big stabbers, and I'm going to do 6s to hit are an additional hit.
Of course.
And I might do reroll 1s as well from all that attack.
Yes. Well, you might as well do it on that unit, because this unit has drained vitality.
That's very true. Yeah. Although, do I need to save one for an Inspiring Presence, maybe?
You've got quite a few left, haven't you? I've got
2 left.
Only 2?
I had to make a run roll of 6.
Right, you did.
So I'll have a little think, and we'll let you know in a second. So, after having a chat, I'm going to decide to go with Savage Attack from the Big Boss onto this unit, so 6s explode. And I have 16 attacks. I'm hitting on 2s. I'm within 3 inches, so I don't really need to pile in.
Nope.
Hitting on 2s, 6s explode. So I missed. Oh no. I get 2. Actually, it's about the same.
It was about the same. And, if you were re-rolling ones, there's no guarantee that you wouldn't get more ones.
Exactly. Then wounding on 2s. Again, I'm +1 to hit wound because of how many war points I have, guys. We're looking at a healthy... Oh, down is shield walling, by the way, on both units. Because
if you don't shield wall, you don't deserve to play Bonereapers.
12, 14?
14?
I believe,
yes.
12, 13, 14.
And it's -2?
-2.
6 is re-rolling, 14 coming back.
Cool.
Okay, 6 up re-rolling and 6 up.
Nice.
Let's have it. 6s.
Not a good showing so far.
Out of 14, I should have seen some.
You should have seen 2.
6s again.
What? 2.
There's the 2. Could have done with 2 last time.
So that's 12d3 damage. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're looking at 3, 6, 9, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 21. 21 damage.
21 damage.
Through.
I'm nearly there. I've nearly got that many dice.
Almost. Well.
So there's 20 guys there.
Yep.
I need to save 2 of these to have someone left.
Yeah.
Not impossible.
Not impossible. Okay, decent.
So take that. So 1 guy survives, 2 guys survives, 3 guys survives, 4 guys survives.
So how many die?
Like 16.
16 die. A hefty hit. Good job you don't take battle shock.
Yeah.
We'll remove them in a second. So you can see the 4 have remained there.
Right, so normally you would say, why would you leave those 4 next to the guys who haven't attacked? Well, if I left the 4 on that side, they wouldn't be within 6 of the objective. I think I'd rather try my hand at taking my chance at a few wounds, maybe on the odd chance kill 1.
Yeah.
To try and knock that down a bit, because otherwise I'm risking that objective straight away.
It's true. And
these guys, look, you're going to do a lot of attacks, you're going to do a lot of wounds.
Yeah.
But you're not rending me,
it's true.
And I'm shield walled.
You're pretty hardy in that sense.
Whereas these guys will just die from those sticks.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. Yep. Who has the biggest
I'm
stick?
going to go with these guys next. These 4 brave men, bony men, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be 3s and 3s, exploding 6s. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Re-rolling 1s for
That's
Soul
cocked.
Guide, and that's a cock.
Okay.
Okay, so re-rolling 1s for Soul Guide. That
Okay.
kind of helped.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
and exploding at 6.
Yep.
That's effectively the 8 went through.
Cool. 3s to wound.
3s to wound. Come on, lots. It's
So 5.
5.
So I don't get an armor save.
because I'm rank 1.
Yep. Got 6 up shrug. You kill one.
Kill 1.
And take a wound off another. But on a 4+, he will do D3 more wounds to you.
I can take it.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Okay.
Dropped your stick.
Dropped the stick and he died.
Right, so I
menacingly.
took off 4 attacks there.
Yeah, that's great.
That's something.
That's well, 3 attacks because they're not near the guy for the teeth roll.
I'm totally going to survive.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. That was the deciding factor, no? So I will obviously go with these boys next and pile them in. After piling in, there are 58 attacks coming in towards these Bone Reapers. They're 3s and 3s, so this is 29. I'll do this twice. 3s to hit, no rerolls. Yeah. 3s to wound. Okay, so far we're looking at 3, 6, 9, 9 so far.
No, yeah, no,
Yeah.
10. 9.
9 so far.
9.
9!
Try that again.
Yes, extra 29. No!
You're not allowed to lose that.
Oh, I'm not allowed at all. 3s! Got it! It's counting as a 1. 3s to wound. Okay, take out these misses. Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
We shall see. 23.
Yeah.
Right, so no rend.
No rend. 4 up reroll.
Re-rolling.
We're back with the rerolls.
Re-rolls.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm taking a few out,
I'm taking a few
potentially.
That's 6. So
Okay.
I've whittled it down quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now 6 deathless.
6 deathless.
5.
5. Okay,
5.
that's 10 less attacks coming in at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah. Cool, so 5 will die from this unit, and then it's just my stabbers and this unit to go, isn't it? So we'll
Yes.
be back. Oh, and the Shaper, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
So the Shaper's going next
Yeah.
to attacks 3s and 4s.
This will make the difference.
Hell yeah.
He hits once.
Nice.
He doesn't win.
Okay,
All right.
well, there we go.
Stab me.
So I will
Stab
stab you. I've got 9 attacks coming in. 9 attacks, 2s and 2s, thank you, Big War, but rerolling 6s because I've drained the vitality.
But never mind.
It almost worked. Then 2s to wound, thank you, Big War. Yeah, so 3, 6, 7 at -2, so 6 up rerollable.
6 up, re-rollable, 6 up. You ain't got this.
Hey,
made
okay.
1.
Okay.
Now I've just got to do that a lot more.
Yes.
And I don't.
6. 63. 63. Wah! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 damage.
Love it. Love it.
Dead.
Dead.
Okay, fair enough.
And then I will come back at you with my guys.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got 2 Greatcleavers in there, so 4 attacks,
Yep.
3s and 3s.
Excellent. 3 hits.
That's
2
2
wounds.
at -1.
So I have a 5 up, goes to 4 up because of the glyphed up dance, goes to 3 up because of the metal 'em up
Yep.
from the realm of metal. Could have been 2 up if I got Cunning Beast Spirits.
Right.
So 4 up save. I saved
Fine.
both so far.
And then 13 attacks,
Yep.
3s exploding 6s. No
Oh, no 6s. It's a bit of a whiffer there.
But I
Only
missed
a couple of
2,
misses.
so
Yeah.
I think it sort of balances out.
That's true.
And then 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Let me grab
At
7
-1.
dice. 3, 6, 7. So 4 up saves now.
Ooh.
I fail 4. 6 up DPR. Nope, it's a 2
dice.
drop. So I'll take this guy and this guy, just so he's make sure he's in range. Huzzah! Cool.
Now, what's your bravery on that?
My bravery is a command point being spent to secure it. No, in all fact, I've actually got. I'm bravery 6 plus 1, 7. So I could lose 1 on a 6. I'm going to roll it because even if I lose 1, it's not going to make a
It's not the
difference.
end of the world.
I still have this objective. No,
You're
none
absolutely
run.
fine.
So that does get me all but the territory.
Yes, so another 5 points for you, taking up to 13 to my 8.
Yes.
You know what? I don't think I'm coming back from this one. I can heal 3 guys there.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
You know, maybe slowly I might chop you down a bit.
Maybe.
But everything else is going to come my way now.
Yeah, I've got a hell of a lot left to come back.
I cannot secure the objectives. You have the points. I concede.
Fair enough, because these, let's be honest guys, these guys are just going to melt to the
I
end.
mean, yeah, there's no combat prowess there whatsoever. No. Their spells is not damagey. My spellcasters are buffy.
Yep.
That's game.
That's game, guys. So we're back with a post-game coming up next. Good game, sir.
Good game.
Huzzah! Cool. So back with a post-game. And that's the end of the game, guys. So it's a big war victory, an Orruk Warclans victory.
Good solid victory.
Yeah, I think so. It was a good game though, jeez.
It was.
Really good game.
It was, and there was gonna be some great moments.
Yeah, it was.
If it weren't for some dice rolls.
Yeah, but then he just got stared at.
He did. Hey, first time you're actually remembering to use that mask.
I know. It's pretty good actually.
It is.
The amount of more wound output is great considering the offset of damage you may get.
That's it. So you used it 3 times.
Yep.
So you rolled 8 dice.
Yep.
Only won 1.
Which is statistical roughly.
So you ended up getting a free set of 7d3 damage.
Yeah.
I think that's a winner.
I like it. I like it a lot actually.
Yeah.
As for the game, anything you would have done differently?
Pick a different list. No, I wanted to try out the Catacrosian Deathglaive, and I learned a lot from it. I learned that it can be good if you had double the unit number in each. So it was expensive as it was because you've got 190 points per unit of 3 Stalkers.
Yeah.
180 per unit of Stalkers, 190 for the Morghasts. If you double that, you're taking up over half your unit.
That's a lot.
The battalion itself is only 80.
Okay.
But if you've got units of 6 Stalkers moving up quickly on the battlefield on the first turn, that's big.
That's pretty big.
But it also depends on if you get the first turn. If you had a different army which had, say, 1 or 2 drops, just say you had just 2 battalions which covered everything, I'd have had no chance, and that 6 inches would have been kind of wasted.
Yeah.
If anything, just got them shot or something. So
I was saying to Dan, because Bonesplitterz Allegiance have that ability as well, I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a trap. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I just feel like it is a little bit.
Yeah.
And now after seeing someone else use it, I can't help but still feel that way.
Yeah. I mean, first turn, the Morghasts whiffed.
Yeah, of course they did.
But if they hadn't, would it have made a whole lot of difference? I don't think it would have. They'd have cleared a screen of boars.
Which were the bait.
Yeah. Yeah, which isn't fantastic to deal with because then you had your stabbers come straight up and cripple into them anyway.
Yeah.
So was it worth me doing the strike? Probably not. I think the charge into the middle and getting the Stalkers in there was brilliant.
I think that was fine, yeah.
That was
definitely
fine. And a unit of 6, that would have hurt.
Yeah, that would hurt.
That would have hurt. So, yeah, I based that list around on the one thing I wanted to take was the Deathglaive. I've tried it.
Yep.
Probably won't try it again.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. There's other battalions you can get.
There are. And I will be trying each battalion that I can in the coming games.
Absolutely.
Because there's some interesting ones.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Should be good. In regards to my list, I knew it was good in the sense of 2 units of 30 boys. I've been wanting to run that for ages, and I finally got the models. They're like Mortek Guard. We actually had similar lists, guys, because if you think about it, Dan's Deathglaive was very much like my Teeth Rock.
Yeah.
It was very much a hammer that goes in and kills what it's meant to touch, right? And then we have 2 very resilient units in the Savage Orcs and the Mortek Guard. And then I just had a sprinkling of cavalry and a bit more magic, whereas you had a bit more utility in how you use your points and stuff. Yeah. So they were very similar lists.
Yeah, we didn't realise until we started deploying, but then we just started mirroring each other, and
Yeah, so I think it was just a case of that. I think, charging in, as you say, killing the boars would have been what we were expecting to happen, but it didn't, you whiffed.
Yes.
So then, all it did was mean I had more bodies on the objective the Stalkers had.
Yeah, and that was fairly big at times, but I don't think it's changed the game much. I don't think. I think it's a shame that my liege didn't get to do his,
I know!
his charge.
So close, man. So close.
Because that would have been nice. He'd have been getting +1 to hit for his twisted challenge.
Yeah, it's true.
And you're just a prophet at the end of the day. You're not here for combat.
Nope.
So he probably would have taken you out.
It's true.
Taking away some of your magic would have been nice. And that would have meant you couldn't have taken these boys to move anywhere else.
Exactly.
Because you need to stop me getting that back objective.
100%.
But overall, it needed that. My list was crippled by the Deathglaive in its own way.
That's fair.
It was tunnel vision on wanting to do the Deathglaive.
The Alpha Strike.
I wanted the Alpha Strike. I did it, but it didn't go well.
Yeah, and that's the thing with AOS. It can go. The Alpha Strikes can go badly quite quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you whiff, and then there's that double turn that may or may not happen. And but if it goes well, it's great.
It's great. But
it's
equally,
trying
to charge into a unit of 30 boys, that's painful.
It's hard to chew through.
It's hard to chew through.
It's hard to chew through. So when we get a few buffs off and stuff, they are resilient.
Yes.
Resilient lads.
So it would have been nice to have maybe the other unit of Stalkers get in as well in the first turn of combat, but then I was realising quite quickly, too many combats at once, you're going to lose out.
Yeah.
It's kind of worth just having a single powerful combat that you can make sure you go first on.
Yep.
And do the damage with that.
And like use positioning for a thing of that is I think back when I was still kind of not learning AOS or such, but given it a year ago, I would have definitely charged those boars into your stalkers and they would have died. No doubt about it. The boars would have died and I would have just lost the unit.
Yeah.
But instead I blocked you off, so if you got the turn, they're actually there as a wall. And then, you killed some boars. Great, at least I didn't lose them in my turn.
Yeah.
You know?
And as much as I called them cowardly, you did exactly the right thing with them. They did their positioning, because they're a unit of 5 regular boar boys. They're not there for mincing things. They're there for positioning, grabbing the objectives, and being an annoyance.
Being a screen, which is what they were meant to do.
Because if you hadn't put that screen in front of my Mortek Guard, they'd have been going somewhere else.
Exactly.
They weren't going to stay back there. They were going to go somewhere. And that many attacks from Mortek Guard, nothing to slouch at.
Again, they're like Savage Oaks. You just throw buckets of dice at people.
Yeah.
And, we'll get through. Absolutely. The Savage Boys, they performed really well this game. My Wargog performed well this game.
Your magic.
He was a monster.
Dude, I've got to stop playing magic. It's not worth it.
It is worth it. You see what it can do. Magic's great.
Yeah. No, back to the Iron Jewels.
Yeah, fair enough. I do like the Iron Jewels.
But no, I enjoyed it. It was a fairly good standard scenario. Not much could go wrong with that.
Agreed.
It was what it was.
Yep.
I congratulate the bone.
Congratulate
the bone.
Awesome. The great boning happened.
The great boning happened.
And the green bone came out on top.
Yes, I got deboned. And I wish you many bones in the future.
Thank you. Just a note, I'm going to say this every single time I use them, Big Stabbers are MVPs. They're so good.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculous.
When I paint up my Mortek Crawler...
Yes. Oh, a great target for them.
Straight in.
Great target for them.
Straight in.
That 5 damage with a 6-up save,
Yeah.
you can kill 2.
Yeah.
Quite easily.
Quite
Yeah.
You give it +1 attack from the Liege.
Yeah.
Just lots of skulls.
Yeah. Oh, does that work?
Yeah, it's not in just the combat phase, it's just in the phase.
Oh, that's great. I like that. Endless duty, throw more skulls.
Throw more skulls. Give it reroll 1s to hit.
Yeah. I like that a lot, actually. That's cool.
Yeah.
I want to see that. You get some. Get some now.
Get some.
I want to see some Mortek Crawlers.
I've got one ready to paint up.
Cool.
So eventually that'll turn up.
Awesome. But I think I think that's everything, isn't it, really?
Overall, you know what? One more turn of this thing.
You're going to roll it after the game?
Look, yeah. I shouldn't have rolled it.
You conceded too soon, sir.
I will get some use out of that terrain at some point.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I've been lucky that these 2 scenarios that I've been able to plonk it straight in the middle.
That's true.
Because it gives you sight for everything.
Yeah, that's
guaranteed
true.
Next game it's going to be stuck on the side and I'm going to be getting off the terrible ones all the time. But
well, you place it before terrain's put down.
Yeah.
But
after objectives.
Yeah.
So if there's an objective in the centre, you can't put it there.
That's fair. But yeah, it was a good game. It was just the Green Tide did overcome in the end and just plough forward.
My spells were terrible.
You had a good time of unbinding in one phase though.
Yeah, that last turn of unbinding was nice.
I had a good time of unbinding you as well.
Yeah.
It's just you didn't get your initial spells off.
No. And that would have helped a lot.
First time Fist of Gork's done that. That was
Yes.
amazing. Devastatingly good.
I didn't really get to feel the real effect of the lances with Empowered Nadirite because that was a terrible roll.
You whiffed.
I did a lot of whiffs this game.
You did.
Um,
Some key moments. So that, for one, you should have killed a few more
Should have
orcs,
killed one more
and
orcs.
you should have killed the Wargol because you should have got it.
No. But I don't think that would have changed the game.
No.
I think the Great Green Tide comes forward.
Yeah.
The big stabbers, without getting through them, it's
True.
too much. You did well to keep them hidden behind the boars and
Yeah.
the boys. And then, of course, you can make them fly.
Yeah, I know. Breath of Gorgol. I love the spell.
Yeah.
All the Bonesplitterz spells are really good.
They are. They're really good. They're
spells.
all just great buffs.
Yeah.
Much better than
A lot,
else,
actually.
yeah.
A lot of armies.
Yeah.
It's, they do rely on them a little bit, I find. Especially if you're running Bonesplitterz Allegiance, they do rely on their souls a lot. But in a big one, they're just a massive bonus.
But then when you're thinking, of course, I don't blame them for having to rely on all these buffs because the boys are half the points of an Ard boy from Ironjaws.
Yeah.
And I think once you've buffed them up, that's value.
That's massive value.
That's massive
Huge.
value.
Yeah, massive. Absolutely. They're amazing buffed up. You can get them really resilient, throwing a bucket load of dice,
Yeah.
hitting and wounding pretty decently
That's
when they're
it.
normally 4s and 4s with spears.
So,
Yeah.
you only missed one buff on them, and they were a 3-up. They
Yeah.
could have been a 2-up save
Yeah.
on that last
Yeah,
turn.
that's because of the realm of metal, so...
Well, yeah, and that was a nice one to have.
I like that, actually. I quite like that.
If you can get it off.
Yeah. It's a 7 to cast.
It's a 7. Not easy for me. I can just about manage 6.
Yeah. 5's your sweet spot.
5s, yeah.
Even though it's tough.
Still, would have liked to have seen the Nightmare Predator out.
Yeah, I would have too. Yeah, no end of spells for you this
No
game,
end of spells for
actually.
me today.
Yeah.
But do I like having 2 Boneshapers? Didn't really get much chance to experience it. They're okay. They're good. They're better than Soul Reapers.
Oh, yeah.
We know Soul Reapers aren't worth taking.
It's true.
I probably should have Shardstormed when I tried to do that, but you've unbound it anyway. It doesn't matter. But 3 heal on them. It's fine. It's good.
Yeah,
It'll
absolutely.
keep things going.
Yeah.
Is it worth knocking them out and putting in Arcane again and shave a bit else off?
Yes.
Of course. Arcane will outclass 2 or... Well, he's worth 3 of them.
I think he's
Points
worth 3 of
wise.
them.
He is definitely worth... Because his
He's
healing alone
Is
is
wholly
3.
within 24.
And it's wholly within 24, whereas their healing is just a
That's-
unit within 6.
I think it should be 12.
Yeah, but then they might go wholly within 12.
Yeah. I
And
actually
that's
think
as bad as...
I think it should be
6.
within 12 though.
It probably should be, because we're
Yeah,
just
6
making up
is
some
like-
bones, but...
I suppose you could have one in the middle of two Mortek Guard units, and then they can choose which one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, but I suppose at this point I don't think you'd want you don't need 2 Mortek Guard units next to each other.
no, that's true. Actually,
You want them
they're
going
very,
for different
they're very
objectives.
independent. You'd want one each, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Yeah. Okay.
But didn't take the Gothizzar Harvester this time. Missed him.
Yeah.
Definitely
agree.
missed him. He's a star.
Yeah.
He'd have saved a lot more
Oh
tech
yeah, massively.
than the 3 bringing back. I mean, although it did get me that extra turn of point earning on that side by having those 3 resed over
That's true.
there. That did help.
Yeah, that's very true.
Which is something the Gothizzar Harvester wouldn't necessarily have.
No, he would have just been one model.
done. One model on the 4-ups. I suppose how many had they lost? They'd lost 10.
10.
I might have brought 5 back.
You could have won 5 back.
So yeah, even the Gothizzar there.
Yeah. Would have
Probably-
changed the game.
It would have been different.
Well, yeah, it would have been. Think other
I
spells.
mean, the rest of the
gone.
army would have been wiped out, but that side might have been a bit better.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Still only the first few times playing the Bone
Yeah, of
Reapers.
course.
Still like them. Still more to learn.
Yep.
But don't bother with the Catacrosian Deathglaive unless you've got lots.
Build the
of
army
lots.
around it if you're going to do it. Build the army because they are expensive, and you want those big units to actually do the work and not just die.
Yes.
Because when you lose one model of those units, that's a big deal.
It is a big deal.
So you're losing 5 attacks on the Stalkers, I believe.
Yep.
So it goes from 15 to 10. You've cut a third off your attacks, and then with the Mortek, well, you've lost half. That's the Mortek. The Morgas,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I necessarily need to take them all rests. I don't think... They only get 3 attacks. Yes, it can be a good amount of damage, they're fast.
They're kind of scary, I think that's
They
the
are
thing.
scary. They do give -1 bravery,
Oh, okay.
so they are literally scary.
They are literally scary.
But yeah, I'd like to try some different lists.
Yeah.
Gonna get some more Kavalos in, more Deathriders.
I like the Deathriders.
I do like the
I do like
Deathriders.
them a lot.
I liked to see a correct roll of empowered Nadirite blades,
An average roll,
An
even.
average roll.
Would have been nice.
and maybe next time, if I can, I'll take the Kavalos Lance.
Yes.
That battalion.
That'd be cool. I want a rogue idol. I'm trying to say that right now for my...
Just gonna put that out there.
Just with my Bonesplitterz, that's the next purchase I think for me. A rogue damn idol.
Yes. Oh, and first time using the Stalliarch Lords.
Okay, yeah.
Like it.
I like it too.
Just simply like the only thing I got to use out of it was the run and charge, but yeah, that's kind of worth having.
I agree. Yeah. I like
On an army with funny movement, it's good for positioning. Everything's positioning these days, so
Yep.
I like it. Twisted Challenge might have been good. Who knows?
We'll never know.
The extra D3 impact hits might have been good.
Yeah.
Who knows? And the ability to retreat and charge might have been good. Who knows?
We'll never know any of these questions ever. No, until next time, till you bring it back out.
Yes.
Should be good though.
Should.
Right.
But I think that's about all.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the game, my friend.
Thank you.
Always good
Thank you.
fun. So you know how you can support our channel. YouTube, you can subscribe and hit the bell notification. There's ways to, follow us on Facebook and stuff. That'd be cool. And Instagram. But of course, if you did want to go the extra mile, there is Patreon as well. That's only if you really like us. But thank you for everyone who has watched this far into the video, and thank you for watching anything you do. But until next time, happy wargaming.